this again. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Let's give it just a second for folks to find me again. Yes, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, everybody went away. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for finding me again. I appreciate it. I will say this much. We're having a bad rainstorm right now. Hi, Susan. Hi, Lynn. Sorry. We're having a really bad rainstorm. Hi, Diana. So thanks for jumping back on. I hope it doesn't go out again. Hi, Judith. Nice to see everyone. Oh, good, Laura. Thanks for hopping back on. I appreciate that. So lucky we didn't really get anywhere yet. It's always nice if something like that happens at the beginning. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Pat. I'm back, baby. Oh, thank you, Pat. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Susan. I'm glad you're here for the live. You can always watch the replay. Everybody's getting so busy again, right? So, yeah, so you can always watch the replay. So we're going to be really busy tonight, but let's just go over a couple of things. So for this week, up until the 21st, if you place a $50 order with me, you'll receive a pack of Genial Gems right here. Hi, Patty. Hi, Lily. Good evening. Hi, Susan. Thanks for sharing. Hi. Thank you. So that's with a $50 order, a pack of Genial Gems plus the free card kits. These are the 2 free card kits right here. And you get these with the pack of gems for a $50 order and an entry into my summertime giveaway, which is the Seascape Bundle right here. It has the Sea Life dies with the Seascape stamp set. Wow, say that 3 times fast. And the layering diorama dies. And hi, Carrie. Hi, Pam. And this I will be giving away August 1st. It's right around the corner. Can you believe it? Hi, Linda. Hello. Okay, so I was saying I love those gems. I do love I use them right here. But you're going to laugh, okay? Because I was very busy with the peaches this weekend. Hi, Karen. Hi, Peggy. If I miss saying hello, hello to everyone, and thank you for joining. Finally, to the sea-themed embossing folder. Yes, So I really I know that with the launch of the new mini catalog that I'm not going to get to return to this because I do this for a business. Hi, Susan. And so I had a lot of fun. I've made a bunch of cards. I barely have any paper left. I haven't ordered it. It's on special too. I have it on my list to order 2 packs of it and put it aside because I don't think this will ever be one that I'm getting rid of because I love it so much. But the problem tonight is, hi, Pauline. The problem tonight is that I've run out of the striped paper. So I'm going to use this paper. That's all. We're just going to switch that up a little bit. Hi, Jeanette. And instead of flowers here, because there's flowers here, I'm going to use peaches. No big deal, right? We're just going to do a little something different right there. But let's see, we went over the specials, okay? And for the giveaway, though, tonight, I thought it would be fun to give away my pinwheel cards. This is where I used my DSP, okay? I had to. It just looks so cute. Look at this. So 2 giveaways tonight. You will each receive a pin. This is like one of my faves that I've ever made in my whole life. Okay, these little peaches. I had so much fun putting this together. So I've got 2 of them. So we'll pick 2 names, okay? Oh, thanks, Laura. And look, here's new ribbon. That's some new ribbon. I love that. Okay, let's pick. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for watching, everyone. When you comment, the next week your name goes in this little bucket. And you just need to say hello. Oh, thank you, Connie. Let's see, who do we have here? Jewel Easterling. You won one of them. So I'll put your name with 1. And then let's pick the second one. Hi, Lisa. Janie Anderson. Janie Anderson won the second one. Okay. I will message you, or I might already have your address. I don't know. And if I don't, just drop me a line and message. Just drop me your address. Hi, Fran. Thank you for watching. Hi, Mary. Congratulations to everyone. Yay. Okay. So, to start with this card, well, let's look at what I did. Okay. So this one I did for my team right here. And this spins. And I used DSP right there. Just cut that out. That was so fun. Hope your day is as I'm stuck on the peaches. Sweet as a peach. Isn't that cute? So I did that one. Then I think it was Wednesday, we did this one. I love the pinwheel cards, right, Karen? They're fun. To a dear friend. You touch my heart. And I put a little succulent there. Isn't that cute? These are just fun, guys. They're just fun. Yeah, it's just fun. Whether here knocking me offline with the internet and TV, I'll watch the replay. Yes, Pat, I totally get it. We're having a storm too. We've had storms on and off all day. It's been very, very rainy. Then here was one that I did, a birthday one with the Hippo Happiness. And here's my little pink lamb that I did. So, you know, I was just trying to show that you can use just so many things. Everything is back. I'm so glad. I love your. Oh, you're so sweet, Mary. Thank you. So I was just trying to show so many cards, okay, with almost any kind of stamp set. We also talked about the template, okay, because if somebody hasn't watched this, I want you to see why that made a template, because then you can take this and you can go over some of your sayings on every single one of your stamps. For my class in August. Oh, Diane, you'll love it. I have a video up. I got the measurements from Brenda Quintana, and it fits in an A2 size envelope, so I love that. And I did a video, and please, the measurements are right below the video in the show more area, and just copy and paste. Yeah, if you want those measurements. Yes, so, and this was... what was her name? Gloria Creamer. I had this idea right here to have a template to then you could see, you know, what you want. Like happy birthday fits here, but it doesn't fit in the heart, of course, or the circle. Okay. So it's nice to have a little template like that. Okay. Let me put that aside. Let me just say one more thing while everybody's on here. I have this stamp set that I would like to sell. It's lots of hearts with the mini hearts dies. Of course, it's used, but it's in good condition. And it's $30. You can message me if you would like to purchase this set. Okay, so I want to get that out of the way too. Let's see, what else? You should have been getting your catalogs, okay? The mini catalog and the celebration, okay? If you've ordered from me in the past 4 months and or is a Paper Pumpkin person, in fact, everything for Paper Pumpkin is out. It's all been mailed, so look for stuff next week. And I sent you guys all, of course, catalogs. Okay, so with this card, our measurements are, I used some Calypso Coral base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. The inside is just basic white, 4 3/4 by 3.5. And then the outside is Sahara Sand, and that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. You want that to be a little bit on the bigger side because the way that this cuts out, you need room for your finger to turn this. And we're also going to talk about the wonderful little mechanism that Gloria Creamer came up with. I've talked about that in every video. I like to give her credit for that because that's just wonderful. Now, like I said, the card tonight's going to be just a little bit different because I used, this is all the paper I have left. This is so funny. This is it. And I just had this, and I wanted to use the Sahara Sand, so I didn't like the blue stripe with it. So that's why I'm using that side. But I only have shards of paper left. So that's when you really know you love something. Okay, let's do a little stamping. let's see what we got going on here. The other day when I was making the pinwheel cards, I stamped this extra, so I'm going to use it tonight. Just cut it out for the outside of the card. I didn't want to waste it. So let's put this over here so that I can see what I need to stamp. And on here, we're going to use some Calypso Coral. And last video, or we talked about on this little wheel here when we make this tonight. Hi, Donna. Oh, you're fine. We're just now starting. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting a storm. So we talked about whether to stamp in black or Calypso Coral. I'm going to stamp in black. So because the other one I did Calypso Coral. Okay, so we have to make a peach for the outside. So that goes in Calypso Corals. Ooh, I lost my peach. So right there. And then, of course, the peach needs a little top, and I've got Pear Pizzazz right there. I'm going to put that right there. Good. Now, let's see. I need to stamp some flowers, and I want to, well, wait a minute. I'm going to put peaches on the outside. Yes, I want to stamp some peaches, not flowers. So I have two things of peaches, but our background is flowers, so that's going to be... You know, that's going to be good. We'll stamp flowers on the inside of the card. Let me get that piece out right now. And that, again, is basic white at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And let's go ahead and stamp this gorgeous, let's see. I didn't mount this. I was like, oh, yeah, I've got it. Well, I've got it over there. I'll have to watch the replay. The storm is really starting. It's bad. I know. We've had a bunch, you know, come through here. So yes, definitely watch the replay. No big deal. I want everyone to stay safe. So I'm going to stamp this up here on the top in my Pear Pizzazz. And on the inside now, I'm going to stamp the flowers instead of on that other card I had the peaches. So just kind of... move your flowers around to where you like where they sit. Your storm is headed my way. Yes. Yes, I think it's coming up that way. You know, I was just watching the weather. I'm going to stamp Thanks So Much out here in Calypso Coral. I was watching the weather before this. I was like, oh, let's see. Can I sneak that in there? Or should I? I really want it in there if I could sneak it. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Oh, got ink. Let me try this. My little Tombow eraser. Sometimes it works good and sometimes it doesn't, especially if you could get it right quick and it's not that dark. A lot of times you're okay. Oh, I don't like that. Side 2. Side 2. It's okay. Just gives us more time together, right? And just, there we go there. Let me clean this. Make sure I didn't have any Calypso Coral. Lightning in our neighborhood hit trees last night. Oh, I saw that that Jersey had bad storms. I get news from Jersey. I always like to know what's kind of going on up there. If nobody knows, I'm originally from New Jersey. There we go. Okay. And Lynn lives in New Jersey. And she is also one of my, let me see if I like that. That looks a little crowded. Okay. Let's put it, she is also one of my downlines. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, then you could write over there. I like that. Okay. I like that. All right, let's get the inside of the card now adhered. Right there. Oh, that's pretty. You know, the Calypso Coral, the peach, the flowers, the greenery, and nobody will ever know we boo-booed the back. Nobody will ever know. There we go. So pretty. Love that, right? Okay, now on the front of the card, I'm going to go ahead and attach. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my envelope. We're going to move this out of the way. And we're just going to stamp our nice peach here on the envelope. And we'll get the top in Pear Pizzazz. Just like that. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining. I think you might be a first-time watcher. Thank you so much. And we'll put the top right there. Wonderful. Okay. Now, let's move this aside. Okay. Now, let's see. What do we want to do now? Now, let's start to talk about cutting everything out. Let me move these things out of the way so we don't get, let me close this up. And you know what? We could, that's frightening. I know, right? Lightning is very scary, very scary. Let's go ahead and stamp the wheel while we're talking about it, okay? So this comes in the kit, and it has a nice little hole right there to put the brad through. And then right here, there is like indentations. It almost looks a little embossed, okay? But you know, you can stamp in here, and like with these other cards, I've decorated the white wheel. I've left the wheel white and just decorated from there, okay, on all of those cards. But you can also, this is like the largest circle in the layering circle dies. So this is like the largest circle, and you just put it right over here, and honest to goodness, it comes right out to the edge. I know you probably can't see it, but it comes right out to the edge of like where it is embossed, okay? So let's pick out a brad. Let me see. I'll get a little white one right here, okay? So here we go. Now, I'm going to start with a Tuxedo Memento black ink. And you know, what I did was I just kind of eyeballed it. I went, okay, I'm here. I'm not one for measuring, I hate to say. I think our cats are still running. Oh, how funny. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Knock the bulbs loose in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, Lynn said that the storm actually knocked the bulbs loose in the kitchen. So what I do with this is I kind of eyeball it. Now, you can go ahead and mark it with a pencil if you want to, okay? But I just know, you know, I'm just going to look. That's all. And I'm going to start with To a Sweet Friend. To a Sweet Friend. You know what? Wait a minute. We don't want to do that way. Hold up. Let's do what somebody told me the other day, back up the bus. We need to cut the outline because we need to see where we're at. We need to see, okay? Let's get the stamp cut and emboss machine. So yes, back up the bus on that one. And let's cut. Now, let's just go ahead and cut everything, right? Why not? Here's our peaches. We'll just cut it all out, and then we'll get to the front of that, okay? I got a little ahead of myself on that one. Now this takes just a little bit of a second to line up. Kind of get the top lined up and look at where your greenery is. I'm watching on my phone now. Oh, right. Love your heart. I'll tell you, storms can just, wow. Yeah, they are violent sometimes. They just seem to be excessively intense, you know, like way over the top kind of thing. Let's see, can I fit that in? Oh yeah, well, we're good. Get our washi tape, I think we're okay on that. Yes. That's good. Okay. And now we'll put this little guy right here. Cover your black ink. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you. That is too funny. I love that you all watch out for me through this camera, because like all of a sudden, I was saying to Laura today, I was like, I start out on this space, and then I'm in this space that's only 3 inches, you know, and a lot of times too, like I'm watching the camera, I'm watching up here for comments and everything, and I'm not paying attention down here, which of course is how I lose things, and my fingers go in the ink, and yeah, you know, I do things backwards and that kind of stuff. It happens. What are you going to do? It's life, right? And it just is who you are. Okay, let's take our washi tape off. Look how pretty. Oh, isn't that nice? I love to craft with you guys on Sunday night. I love to craft anytime, you know, but like Sunday night was like my start of my doing lives. Sunday night was like the first that I ever did. When I decided to do lives, I was like, okay, you know, what should I do? How should I do this? Because I was, of course, still working, you know. So that's how I started. So Sunday nights is, not that everyone isn't special, but it is special. Okay, now, here we have a piece of DSP, and it is 4 inches wide, okay? And now we're going to use this right here. But we're also going to use this little piece because this is what, hi Mary. We also want to, is there a way to get an embossed plate not warped? What do you mean, like this? No, this right here? Or are you talking these plates right here? These plates will always warp with excessive use. They will always warp, Laura. They will, yeah, these hard plates right here will always warp. But now the embossing, like the 3Ds and stuff, sometimes mine curl and warp. They still work. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so let's talk about this die for just a second here. This die has a hole here, and you'll feel and you'll see it's raised, okay? Each and every one of these that you have, the heart and the circle and the rectangle and this one, this is flat. So when you put this together, like on here, okay, when you put this underneath it, okay, you're going to feel it catch, okay, to where you can actually swing this back and forth and underneath too. You can even make 2 windows if you wanted to. I'm going to swing this over here to the outer edge, kind of to the left here, okay? And then I'm going to just place my washi tape. I'm just going to put a couple of pieces. Can you get them unwarped, the heart? No, you cannot. Just, yeah, you can get them unwarped, just buy new ones. That's how you unwarp them. And so, yeah. No, I hate to tell you, yeah, you can't unwarp these things. It is what it is. Now we're going to crank this through. Wonderful. Okay. And now remove your tape gingerly, you know, because tape makes them last a little longer. Well, I know, right? Yeah, if you rotate them, they last a little bit longer. Now here's this little piece, okay? So I'm going to save this because if I'm going to do like another card with this window, I might want to use this, and it's already cut out. That's how I got this look right here. Okay? So pretty ingenious with this stuff they're getting. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to keep this right up here. We need to bring in our Sahara Sand piece. That's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, okay? And we're going to place this right here. Look at how pretty that Sahara Sand looks up against that. I love that. I store mine in the machine. Yes, if you store them in the machine and put the keep the pressure on them, that does help. Now right here, okay, I want to use the 2 little arrows going down, of course. And see, I have this lined up. I'm using this as the template, what we just cut. And I love it because it's all stitched around here. This is stitched. It comes in here stitched. It's really cute. So I'm going to hold this right here because that's where I need it. I'm going to remove my DSP. I'm going to put a piece of washi tape right here. And now this is going to emboss those two little arrows for me right in the place that I need it. Just like that. So simple. I'm going to remove this slowly. Okay, there we go. Okay, isn't that cool? And now when you put this right here, it's perfect. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay, now I believe I can move this now out of the way. Okay, if we need to bring it back, we will. All right, let me move these out of the way. Do you know, in this kit, I've been so busy with all of the other stamp sets, this is kind of crazy. I have yet to play with the stars and the clouds that even come in here. So that's amazing. And then it has this really nice banner. I love this because the ends are flagged and I don't have to worry about making crooked ones because I make crooked ones. Okay, let's put our peaches together here. We're going to use a little Tombow with our big one. Have all of our little pieces out nicely. I'm going to put a little Tombow just on the bottom there. Oh, Marilyn, you are fine. Hi, Kay. Thanks for joining. I'll hold that right there. Hi, Renee. Thank you so much for joining. Just going to hold that. Good. Now we have that ready to go. And now this little piece right here, I'm going to take my peaches and my flowers right here, I put kind of the stems behind the flowers. But with the peaches, honest to goodness, I like the stems to show. So I'm just going to place a little Tombow back here on the stems and put these right where I want them. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a wonderful summer. Now with this too, I'm going to manipulate my little peach on top of my vine there, just like that. Isn't that cute? Wonderful. Okay, let's put this right here. And let's put another peach right here. Whoop. Right there. See, I just wanted to look, and I'm going to bring that forward on top of the vine. I just want it to look like the stem is coming and the leaf is coming out of the peach. Just something different, right? And like I say, there's no right or wrong. What did I say on a video this weekend? I can't remember if I was doing the video for the class or what I was saying, or what it might have been on the pinwheel one. I'm not sure. But, you know, when you're crafting, you can make a purple cat and it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Because we're crafting. It's wonderful. I'm going to hold that. Now, I've got a nice element there, right? Because we put the whole thing together. Let's get some dimensionals, and I'll have to use some little sides too, I believe. Hi, Joan. Good evening. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Here we go here and there. I used just a little side right there. Okay. Now we're not ready for this yet because we don't have this piece ready. Okay. So we're going to get that ready in just a minute. Put that there. We're going to get our big peach ready. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals here. This big peach will also hide, thank you for sharing, Jean, will also hide the brad that we're going to use. And I'm going to put a little piece up there, see? Okay, let's move those aside just like that. Good. All right, now, back to where we were a few minutes ago. Let me get some things out the way. And we were talking about this wheel. And then this is the largest circle cut from the circle framelits. It's about 3 inches. So even if you're using a Cricut or something like that, it's about a 3-inch circle, okay? And so I just kind of look and I just kind of see where my indentions are here. And I put this on here And I'm just like going to hold my fingers right here because I know that I'm going to stamp in here. All right. I'm going to bring this over. Wait a minute. Let's put it together. We're going to stamp it together. Okay. Let me poke that little hole out right there. Okay. Let's assemble this first because that's really the way that we should be doing it. So I'm going to take my brad in here, and I'm going to take this wheel that's 3 inches and put it right back here. Okay. And I'm going to take this one and put it right here. Okay, now the important part of this card. This is a 1-inch circle punch, and it doesn't have to be 1 inch, okay? It could be a 2-inch circle punch, but you need to have a separate disc. Take your pokey tool and just make a hole, okay? I'm going to put this right here. This is what's going to allow the card to spin freely, but also have dimension and not collapse in the middle. And this was not my idea. This was Gloria Creamer's idea, and I thought it was wonderful. Okay, so see now, you can actually line this up. Okay, you can actually just turn it and line it up, and then we're going to stamp. Okay? Because that's good. I know, right? It's so neat. Okay, so right here, you're going to take your brad and you're going to push that down. Okay, we're going to add dimension in a minute. Now, I just want to see where my, I'm looking where my, the indentions are, like where it's embossed, and I'm just kind of lining this up. No big deal, okay? So we're going to stamp to a sweet friend. And now we'll open that black. To a sweet friend right here. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to spin the wheel. And now I'm just going to look again, and I'm right there. We're good. Hope your day is as. Hope your day is as. Now I'm going to spin it again. We're not done with this, okay? Because there's another step, but we had to get this stamped. Okay, I'm good there. I know I'm good there. And we're going to go sweet as a peach. Right here. Beautiful. Okay, that came out wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, what you're going to do is, see that we've not attached anything. We're going to definitely close this black ink before my fingers go in it. We're not going to attach anything. You'll want to either put a glue dot, maybe a couple, or I just found it best. I'm just going to squirt a little Tombow right there. I want it to stay in the window, okay? Right there. You don't want the wheel to spin and then this to be spinning. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so I just tacked it. It just doesn't need all that, you know, it just needs just a little tack right there. And really, that's probably plenty. You probably don't even have to do the third one, you know? But there we go. Just like that. So now, see, that's why that you needed this to be free so that you could do that step. And I'm only doing that because I'm using the DSP. Now, I have to admit, the stripes with the contrast, okay, of this DSP, I think are absolutely fantastic. But like I said, I was out of stripe paper because I have used every single bit of this peach. So I thought you guys would understand my enthusiasm of using the entire thing of DSP. But that is what it is. Okay, now watch where I put these dimensionals. Okay, so we have our brad back here, and this little mechanism that she came up with, I'm going to use 2 minis, or you don't have to use minis, you could use the edges. Okay, make sure that you do not impinge the brad. Okay, that's very, very important. Do not impinge the brad. And then go ahead and let's use some regular dimensionals all around. So, you know, it's a little bit of a builder set. And you kind of got to think a little bit about where you're putting things. But honest, it's a lot of fun. So, see, and you want to make sure that this wheel can always spin. Now, any of the other things, I've never glued anything down like that because I didn't use the DSP. Okay. I glued these flowers down individually. You don't want to use glue dots because they'll catch as it goes through. Okay. So these I popped up just with a little Tombow. I cut those out. And then these I stamped flat. You know, just trying to show in through here just different ways and different things and different little secrets of how to make it wonderful. Okay, so here now is our piece of Sahara Sand. And now we're going to add this to here. And I have to admit, I'm not thrilled about the flower on flower, but we're just going to go with it. But like I said, I didn't want to use the blue stripe. So, okay, now because of those two mini dimensionals there, that pops this wheel up just enough for you to get your finger there to spin it. To a sweet friend, hope your day is as sweet as a peach. It's adorable. Okay, but now let's go ahead and put this on the front of the card. And because there's more dimension, I'm popping things up here with dimension, I'm just going to put this down flat. Now remember, when you have things that are embossed like that have holes, try not to get your liquid glue through them because the liquid glue will mush out. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate that. She said she appreciates the variety. We have a large variety of cards here. And I try, when I design, I try to be like, okay, they're going to have to, maybe somebody wants to do this with it. Maybe somebody wants to do that with it, you know. So I try to show the best I can in different ways, you know, like she said, a variety. Okay, now we're going to, here's our brad, but we're just going to cover that up with a peach right there. And then we're going to hang these peaches right here on top of those flowers. And there we go. It's a busy little front of the card. I have to say that, but it's okay. And thanks so much. I don't think that I would ever do flowers with flowers, but like I said, I had no choice. Here we go. Oh, just cute though, right? Here we go. There's this one. And here's this one with the stripes. You can see the difference right there. You know, that it really then accents this out if it wasn't as busy. But that's what happens when you use all of the DSP throughout the weekend playing in the craft room. See, it was supposed to rain on Saturday and it didn't. So I planned my entire day in this craft room. And that's what I did, was make those pinwheel cards. You're going to have to get the Whirl set. You're going to love the Whirl set. This is great. So, yes, and I knew that I wasn't, you know, being as that I do this as a business, I have to move on to, you know, current product. And so I seriously, oh, I want to put some gems on this. I seriously just wanted to play with the peaches. Now this one, I'm going to use the green ones on here instead of the peach. See, I use these like peachy color ones, and I put them on the peach color. Look at how it enhanced that. Hi, Mary.
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for.
Go away, Siri. She likes to craft with us on Sunday nights. She loves to come and craft. I don't know. And we'll put a few of these right there. Cute. Still cute. Still cute. Okay, there's our card and our hey Glenda, and our instructions for this evening. Please look below. All of the measurements and everything are there for you, and a product list. Remember my specials throughout the week, and remember, here we are coming up on the launch of this mini catalog. I'm very excited for it. And celebration. I'm not allowed to show you what's inside. But there is something in here that I purchased that then coordinates with something in the annual catalog. And they're dies. So that is really, really really great for that to be going on. And there's beautiful penguin paper. You can see that on the front. A lot of fun in here. And there's a lot of fun going on in there. I'm not allowed to open them yet, but I can show you product, and I will be using that. It is, what did I say it was? Harvest. What am I using? There it is, Harvest Meadow Sweet. So if you have a catalog, look for those videos for next week, and I will be on Tuesday live on YouTube at 10 a.m. and we'll make some pretty cards. Thanks again for watching. Please go to your very, very happy space and always do a little bit of happy crafting. It always makes you feel good. Thanks again for watching, and I appreciate everyone. Have a great evening.